People often think that the hardest cases of deliverance are people who have been into witchcraft, like, maybe they were psychic mediums, or maybe they were into Ouija boards or tarot cards, or, new age stuff. When in reality, those are the easiest people to get delivered, because they are ready. These people that have been into this, they've turned to Jesus, they've gotten saved, they're ready to get rid of all their demons. And they understand the process because they made verbal agreements with demons and with spirits, and they understand renouncing, they understand breaking curses, they understand all that stuff. So that a lot of times in those meetings when we're doing deliverance for those people, yes, sometimes there can be a lot of manifestations, but they are the freest. When they get through with the deliverance, they are the freest, most joyous people, because they're ready. They're ready for freedom. The most difficult group of people, in my experience of doing these deliverance prayer room sessions, it's not the people in witchcraft. It's not the people that were addicted to drugs, alcoholism. It's none of that. The most difficult people are the religious people. People who have been in religion their entire lives, because they're full of pride often, and they don't think that they need, I'm good, and so the toughest prayer rooms we have ever done are religious people. Either they come in skeptical, they come in, I don't know, maybe they were talked into it, whatever the case may be. I'm not that bad, and maybe they don't believe in demons, maybe they don't think they could have demons. Whatever the case is, I think the strongest spirits in the world are religious spirits. They deceive so many people. So many religious people are so demonized, yet they would never even think of going to deliverance. They look at deliverance, number one, a lot of them look at deliverance as false, as fake. That's just we don't need that for Christians, right? They're so deceived, and they live in bondage. They're not free. They're free as far as their salvation goes. They're free from the eternal consequences of sin, but they're not living in freedom. In John chapter 8, it speaks of this. They're living as a servant. They're not living as a son, because they are abiding in their sin. They're practicing in their sin. They are committed to their sin. And their sin often isn't out in the open. Okay, and they somehow think that they are better because their sin is hidden, and they think they're better than those Christians who have outward sin, that like addictions, like alcoholism or drugs or whatever, because you can see their sin, they're worse than me. But